If you use your mouse all day for work, you may find the straight, ambidextrous design of most mice uncomfortable by the end of a long workday. If you've ever had pain in your hands or wrists, you know it can severely affect your productivity. An ergonomic computer mouse can ease the pain and numbness of working at your computer all day. Luckily, there are plenty of options for ergonomic computer mice regardless of your budget or other needs. You can choose a mouse with a traditional design, or something more modern. Watch this video to learn which ergonomic mouse is right for you. Without further ado, let's get right into it. The Razer Basilisk Ultimate is a great mouse for FPS games. It has one of the best sensor performances, with a wide customizable CPI range, adjustable polling rate, and the ability to reprogram every button. There are 14 customizable RGB zones throughout the mouse, and the feet are a nice upgrade over the regular Razer Basilisk, allowing the mouse to glide easier on your desk. The build quality of the Razer Basilisk Ultimate is excellent. While it's made of the same dense, good quality plastic as the regular Basilisk, the feet feel even better. There are no loose or wobbling parts. The ergonomics are great for right-handed people. Its shape is quite comfortable with easy-to-press buttons and a thumb rest on the left side. This mouse should be comfortable in the palm grip for people with any hand size. However, if you have a medium to extra large sized hand and you rest your ring finger near the right button, you may accidentally click it because the right button overlaps towards the side. Still, this shouldn't be an issue for most people who rest their ring finger on the side of the mouse. People with very small hands may have difficulties reaching the sniper button when using this mouse with a claw grip. The Razer Basilisk Ultimate can be used comfortably in fingertip grip by everyone except people with small hands, who will likely have a hard time reaching the sniper button. The Razer Basilisk Ultimate has 11 buttons including the left and right will tilt. And all of them can be reprogrammed with the companion software. You can also assign a hyper shift button to give you a second layer of programmed buttons. To conclude, this mouse can be used with any grip by any hand size. And people with smaller hands will likely only have issues with fingertip or claw grips. The Logitech MX Ergo is an ergonomic trackball mouse in Logitech's office-oriented MX series lineup. It's very well made and feels extremely comfortable when used with a palm grip. Its design may take some time getting used to, but luckily, the trackball is easy to move around. It has excellent build quality. The plastic body is really solid and there aren't any obvious issues. The mouse rattles a bit when you shake it, but that's because of the trackball. The trackball rotates well and feels smooth to move around. There's rubber on the backside and underneath the metal plate, which helps keep the mouse in place. The Logitech MX Ergo Wireless is extremely comfortable. It's an ergonomic mouse with a slant for right-handed people. It comes with a tilt plate that can tilt up to 20 degrees, which is designed to relieve stress on the wrist. It's made for a palm grip and there's rubber along the backside where your palm rests. The buttons are well placed and easy to reach. The Logitech MX Ergo works well for any sized hand with a palm grip. For the most part, the Logitech MX Ergo is a good choice for those who use a claw grip. Sadly, it may be hard to reach the left and right buttons if you have a small hand. The Logitech MX Ergo is an excellent office mouse with a unique design. It has a lot of the same features as most other Logitech MX mice. Like the Logitech MX Master 3, with multiple programmable inputs and multi-device pairing. Choosing this over other Logitech mice comes down to personal preference and whether or not you'll feel comfortable using a trackball. The Catz R.A.T 8+ is a unique-looking mouse that has a very futuristic design. Its body is modular, meaning you can move around pieces to change its shape and size for it to better fit inside your hand. This design makes it pretty much universal for small to extra large hands, regardless of your grip. Its wired click latency, although higher than some other mice, and many customizable buttons make it a good gaming mouse. The Catz R.A.T 8+ is pretty heavy, even when taking out the 3 optional weights that can be added. Even when stripping down the mouse from the palm rest and grips, it's still too heavy for lightweight gaming. Although the mouse looks a bit weird and unique, it's built like a tank. The main frame is made out of metal with metal screws. The covering is made of plastic but still feels very well built. However, due to the modular design, there could be potential longevity problems, but right out of the box, it feels very sturdy. Thanks to the very large range of sizes and shapes you can give to the mouse. The Catz R.A.T+'s ergonomics are excellent. You're more than likely going to find a way to modify the mouse for it to fit your hand. However, there isn't a left-handed variant available. Nobody should have any issues using the Catz R.A.T 8 Plus with a fingertip grip. Although it might be easier if you completely remove the back panel where your palm would rest. The Catz R.A.T 8 Plus has plenty of customizable buttons, but the left click and profile switching buttons aren't. On the upside, you can even reprogram every scrolling direction on both mouse wheels. To conclude, the Catz R.A.T 8 Plus is a mouse with a very unique design. It has many modular pieces, which make its shape and body customizable to suit your hand, regardless of its size and your grip. It also has a frame made out of metal, giving it a very high-end feel. However, its wired latency is a bit higher than most wired gaming mice, but most people won't notice it. The best ergonomic mouse for gaming is the Corsair Glaive PRO. This wired-only mouse has a slight curve for right hands and textured grips on both sides that help make it feel very comfortable. This unique mouse includes 3 swappable side panels to help you find the best fit for your needs. One has a thumb rest, and the other 2 have different grip patterns. It feels quite solidly built and exhibits very little flex, and even the removable side panel stays in place well. You can remap all of its buttons through the Corsair IQ software, including the 2 side buttons, the scroll click, and the CPI up and down buttons below the scroll wheel. Also, it's fully compatible with both Windows and Mac OS, which is fairly rare for a gaming mouse. Its click latency is impressively low, and it has a very wide CPI range that can be precisely adjusted by increments of 1, but sadly the sensor is a bit inconsistent. Unfortunately, the braided cable is quite rigid and maintains kinks from its packaging. Since it's a wired-only mouse, it has no wireless options, so you can't connect it to multiple devices at once or use it without a cable. Nevertheless, if you're looking for a very good gaming mouse with ergonomic features, this is a great choice thanks to its swappable panels and slanted design. The best mouse for ergonomics is the Logitech MX Master 3. It's the successor of the very popular Logitech MX Master 2S, with a similar ergonomic design that most people should find comfortable. It's designed for right-handed use and is better suited for medium to large hands due to its somewhat bulky size. There are many customization options that you can access through Logitech's options software. You can remap buttons, change performance settings, and create custom profiles. Fortunately, if you don't want to use the wireless dongle, this mouse has Bluetooth support. It also has a multi-device pairing feature that allows you to pair it with up to 3 devices simultaneously. So you don't have to repeat the pairing process if you want to use the mouse with other devices. It has a total of 8 buttons, 6 of which are programmable, and it has a side scroll wheel. The vertical scroll wheel can be unlocked for infinite scrolling, which is great for going through long documents quickly. There's even a button built into the thumb rest, which enables gesture control when held down. Unfortunately, its bulky size also makes it less ideal for portable use, in addition to not having a compartment to store the wireless USB receiver. There's no onboard memory, so software is required if you want to access your settings on a different computer. Also, its low polling rate can make cursor movements seem a bit jerky at times. Nonetheless, it's an outstanding, feature-packed mouse that should satisfy most people, and it's among the best mice that I have.